If you can look without mind, if you can look without ego, then pure happiness is perceiving pure happiness, the one supreme bliss perceives the one supreme bliss. There is only that. Everything that is perceived is the one supreme bliss, the one supreme joy, the one supreme goodness. It is perceiving without mind. Not just perceiving without thought, but perceiving without mental perception and ego perception. Which seems very complicated and impossible, because we are always wrestling to get out of this sense of I, to get out of the mind, through the ego. But here's a little secret. Every moment you humbly surrender ego, every moment you humbly surrender the thought you are holding on to, every moment you humbly surrender perceiving through a mind, you feel the goodness underneath, the joy underneath, the freedom underneath. And if you can keep abiding in this feeling of freedom, in this feeling of joy, then you begin to recognize what it is like to look without mind, to look without ego, through subtle feeling, the subtle feeling of bliss. Just you're listening to this Shakti music, you feel a bliss in the music, you feel a goodness. But that bliss is transcendent of you. It's transcendent of mind, it's transcendent of ego. If you are deep in mind and ego, you cannot feel it. But if you are relaxed, you have not eaten anything, you have not taken any drugs or alcohol, you can feel at a subtle level sense of peace. Or can you surrender yourself to the peace, to the bliss? Can you humbly, inwardly bow down? Can you just for a moment surrender to this peace? Surrender holding on to mind. Surrender holding on to being the doer. You're not actively looking for what's underneath. You are letting go of that one who is actively looking. Underneath, there is an attention. There is pure attention. There is pure seeing. It takes practice. There's no way around it. You cannot instantly feel it. But over time, as ego lessens, as you keep practicing, surrendering ego, surrendering mind, can be as simple as listening to the Shakti music, silently repeating a mantra and focusing on the mantra, letting go of all other thoughts. Can be focusing on the prana within the breath, letting go of all thoughts. It can be completely allowing thoughts in awareness, so that you are not grabbing hold of thoughts, you are not holding on to thoughts. You are allowing thoughts to be an awareness. Over time, you break through the layers of I. You break through thinking perception. You break through the sense of being, of I am. You even break through the feeling of manifest existence. But it's the surrender of ego, surrender of mind, surrender of knowing. You learn to surrender any sense of I that is paying attention. It's not a doing. Attention is already here. But it's not what your mind says attention is. It's not what your mind says consciousness is. It's pure, eternally free, infinite, and one. Without duality. One infinite joy. Perceiving one infinite joy. One supreme peace, perceiving one supreme peace. Everything is that. It's a sense of complete innocence. There is no knowledge in it. It is a not knowing. So notice, every moment you surrender a thought to peace, you surrender the sense of I to peace, you humbly surrender it. Feel into that humble letting go. And there is a goodness there, there is a light there. So that's something to consider. And if you don't understand it, if it doesn't make any sense, that's perfectly fine. If you feel something good though, that's what's important. If you feel a joy here, a peace here, that's what's most important. So if you got something good out of watching this video, please feel free to comment or share or like. You don't have to if you don't want to. May you be blessed. And her one supreme joy, as I know you are. May everyone and everything be blessed in her one supreme joy. Om Rim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namaskandikaya Jai Ma. Much, much, much love to you, and a very happy new year. Much love.